The poll said that 72% believe religion should have more influence in politics. 49% want churches and houses of worship to express views on political issues. That's up from 43% in 2010. And 41% say political leaders demonstrate too little expression of religious faith and prayer. That's up from 37% in the last midterm elections. 32% say clergy should indeed endorse candidates from the pulpit. That's a 24% increase since 2010. So, Governor, since you answered the call and spent some time in the pulpit before turning to political office, do any of these findings from Pew Research surprise you?
A little bit, but they also give me a great sense of comfort that America is coming to understand that it cannot explain its history apart from an understanding of the providence of God. And I think more and more Americans are understanding that liberty can only exist where there is a people who are willing to self-govern and self-govern according to an objective standard of decent behavior. And in fact, if we want to lose liberty, the quickest way to do it is for us to all just do everything we wish to do, abandon our sense of right and wrong. And so, frankly, these are good findings. And I know this from being a governor 10.5 years, J.D. I looked at how many things in our budget were directly related to the fact that character and integrity had broken down in people. And I'll guarantee you that if you look through a state or a federal budget, you're going to find that a lot of the expenses that we have, and therefore the taxes that we cough up to pay for it, is because we have really a population that fails to connect integrity on a personal level and government on a broad and national level. And just a couple of quick examples. If you have kids who don't show up for school and are dropouts and they spray paint graffiti on bridges and buildings and they get into trouble with drugs and they steal things in order to support their drug habit, you're going to be looking at everything from more cops, more judges, more probation officers, more halfway houses, more remedial education programs, more public works people to spray off the graffiti from the bridges and buildings, and the list goes on and on. That comes at taxpayer expense. Well-behaved kids just don't cost as much. Well-behaved adults don't cost as much. It's really pretty simple when you look at it.